Welcome to this edition of Desert Vision. I'm Sergeant Jessica Forrester.
And I'm Specialist Angie Lorden.
Coming up on this edition, the T-1000 visits troops at Camp Arifjan and service members honor their fallen comrades during a Memorial Day ceremony.
The USO continues to celebrate their 75th year of providing support to servicemen and women around the world. Army Sergeant Rick Bush takes us to the event.
The USO provides programs, services, and live entertainment to servicemen and women around the world. The organization's 75th anniversary tour made a stop on Camp Arifjan, and the celebrities were just as starstruck as some of the soldiers. For UFC fighter and Texas National Guardsman Tim Kennedy, this was a bittersweet moment to spend with troops.
Having the opportunity to come back to the troops in a different capacity, like deployment after deployment, I see things from the uniform. I see things from behind a gun. I see things through glass. Being here on this side for the first time and having an opportunity to say thank you. Thank you for watching Ranger Up. Thank you for watching Range 15. Thank you for watching me fight. Thanks for the support. Like, that stuff is priceless to me. And now I have an opportunity to say thank you.
After some friendly banter from Kennedy and the T-1000 from Terminator 2, Robert Patrick, the stage turned into a dance floor as country music artist Jared Neiman played a few hit singles, bringing the crowd to their feet.
I thought it was really wonderful. I had a really great time. A little surprised I got pulled on stage, so that was a little bit embarrassing, but I got to dance with the T-1000, so that was pretty cool.
It's an eye-opening experience when you go and see different branches of our military deployed all over the world, and you realize that all these are working together to give us our way of life. It makes you really grateful. It makes you think that more people in America, you wish that they would have the opportunity to see firsthand what our volunteer armed forces is up to and how well they're taking care of us.
So thank you for hosting us and letting me be part of the show.
Reporting from Camp Arifjan, Kuwait, I'm Army Sergeant Rick Bush.
I think it's wonderful that so many high-profile people were able to come out and take time out of their busy schedules to come show their support to the troops at Camp Arifjan.
It is, and Robert Patrick and Jared Neiman aren't the only ones who have been out lately.
Really? Who else has been out here?
The arch enemy of the T-1000, the Terminator himself, visited troops while filming an episode of his award-winning TV show, The Years of Living Dangerously.
From Conan to Terminator, and even Kindergarten Cop, Arnold Schwarzenegger is well known for his prolific film career and his time spent as the governor of California. The former governor is traveling through different countries in what he calls an environmental crusade to change the way we power our world by creating a sustainable living future.
Well, first of all, I'm here in Kuwait and filming at various different military bases about green energy. And I think it is really unbelievable and so fantastic that the military is now thinking about making some of their bases green. But at the same time, while I'm doing that, filming for the Years of Living Dangerously, which is a great TV show, a documentary show, I also wanted to visit the troops. I wanted to say hi to them. I wanted to tell them thank you, thank you, thank you for all the great work they're doing, protecting our country and making our country, making the United States a safe place.
During his visit to Camp Arifjan, the former governor had lunch with service members, hit the gym with a few soldiers, and spoke with U.S. Army Central leaders about his vision and plans on creating a safer environment for years to come.
Fossil fuels creates pollution that kill people. And that's a fact, and that's something that we see every day. Let's just stop the unnecessary killing right now from pollution. That's really what it comes down to. And so, to me, I think it's not even a question. But I understand that the environmental community has to do a better job in communicating, because if you talk just about climate change, that is not really blowing anyone's skirt up.
Arnold says that he may meet some resistance in his push for cleaner energy, but he will remain determined to make it happen. Reporting from Camp Arifjan, Kuwait, I'm Army Sergeant Rick Bush.
Wow, I would love for Arnold to come help me with my workout.
I could definitely use some help with my form.
Well, why don't we go to the gym right now and practice?
Well, that may just have to wait, because we've got more stories coming up right after this.
U.S. Army Central's Deputy Chief of Staff, Colonel James Bouchon, presents 59 U.S. Arsent soldiers with the Army Physical Fitness Badge for exceeding the Army standard and scoring above a 270 on their APFT.
Welcome back to the Desert Vision. Have you ever tried camel? Out at Camp Arif John, soldiers from across post got a break from the norm with a nice dinner and great music. Specialist Brittany Lobos serves us the story.
We're out here today at Camp Arif John, serving up steaks for the troops that are out here deployed. So we're really happy that they're able to eat with their family and share this meal together.
The organization making this possible is St. Paul, Minnesota's Feed Our Troops. They provided live entertainment while serving a steak dinner to over 3,000 service members.
Well, you know, being a part of this mission, serving our troops, is just incredibly rewarding. You know, I think it's important to remind people back home that while they think the conflicts have ended, they're over here, they're protecting us, and they're doing a great service to our entire community.
The evening continued with a live broadcast via internet to a restaurant back home in the States, hosting their own brunch for the families.
Well, it's a really great experience to have people from back home come over here. We know what it's like to sit on a plane for 17 hours and show up to a place that is 40 degrees hotter than it is back home. And to have other people come here that don't have to is really cool.
Every opportunity for soldiers to participate in events like these strengthens their resiliency and gives them a break from their routine. Reporting from Camp Arif John, Kuwait, I'm Specialist Brittany Lobos.
No camels were harmed in the filming of this story. It's not all fun and games in the desert. Service members at Camp Arif John paused to honor our fallen comrades during a Memorial Day ceremony.
Oh, say, can you see?
The United States Army Central Command hosted a Memorial Day ceremony on May 30th at Camp Arif John, Kuwait. Soldiers gathered at the Area Support Group Kuwait headquarters to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Major General William Hickman shared words of gratitude and remembrance for our fallen comrades, as well as words of thanks to those currently serving.
The cost of freedom has been paid in so many different ways. It's paid on the battlefields and the veteran cemeteries spread across our nation and across the world. It's paid by the futures that never happened, when military members made the ultimate sacrifice, and a promising future was left unlived.
General Hickman, alongside Private Second Class Zachary Zavetsky, the youngest soldier in Arsent, placed a memorial wreath at the base of the American flag. Private Zavetsky believes it is important to take a moment to remember the service members that came before him.
People who came before me, who paid the ultimate sacrifice and, gave their lives for our country, deserve the utmost respect. I feel honored, to honor those who gave their life, for our country, and, it's the least you could do.
What a beautiful tribute to the service members that came before us. I think it's great that the community of Camp Arif John was able to pause and take time out of their day to come together.
It was. Great job, Camp Arif John. That's going to do it for this edition of Desert Vision. For these stories and more, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/US Army Central.
And our YouTube channel at youtube.com/US Army Central.
I'm Sergeant Jessica Forrester.
And I'm Specialist Angie Lorden.
Thanks for watching.